Right then guys, so Monday's video, it's currently 7 o'clock-ish. I'm just out walking the dog at the moment. Here he is. I've got up nice and early today because it's Monday, and I thought, you know what, let's hit the ground running, let's start the week off on a high. And I got up at 5 o'clock, and I'm going to tell you why, because I want to be more organised basically. And it's a habit I'm trying to build, and sometimes it's not always there and sometimes it is. So it's something I'm trying to make ritual and every single day, because I want to get more done in my day and be more productive, and that's what you should be striving for if you're trying to be successful. And let's talk about fitness and being organised and productive, because this is a topic I want to talk about today. So, regarding food prep, I've done a little video on this on my Instagram recently, and I just wanted to talk about it now on YouTube because it's so important. Food and nutrition is going to basically get you results or not get you results in fitness. You can train as hard as you want, right? We all know that, but if your diet isn't in check, you may as well not bother training, in my opinion, because at the end of the day, if you're trying to lose fat, you ain't going to lose fat if you're flipping training until your heart content. So you need to understand that in order to lose fat, you need to be in that calorie deficit. And to be in that calorie deficit, you need to control your calories. And that comes from basically controlling your nutrition, doesn't it? So in order to do that, you need to be organised, be it tracking on MyFitnessPal or by actually prepping food. There's loads of methods, loads of diets, but what I promote is obviously tracking via MyFitnessPal and flexible dieting, if you follow me already. And even if you're a flexible dieter, that doesn't mean you can just eat shit all day. Look, you want to eat healthy foods and nutrient dense foods still. And what do I mean by that? I mean foods which are like salmon, which have got like really healthy fats like omega-3s, and you've got a good source of protein and stuff like that. You don't want to be eating junk food all day because you haven't bothered prepping any healthy food or choosing any healthy choices. So I'm going to show you a little clip of a little meal I prepped right now, and just basically it's going to explain to you what I did and why I did it, and a little meal I made from it. Prepping, when you come to meal prep, here's a few little tips. You want to prep in your mind, you want to look at, right, I need to prep some carbohydrate sources, some protein sources, and some fat sources. Once you've got that in your head, then you can start like engineering what you're going to cook. So for me, on this video, I'm going to show you I cooked salmon, chicken, and I even did a bit of lamb actually. So the lamb and the salmon are obviously a bit higher fat content than the chicken, but I'll also, if I make a meal, I can throw in some nuts, a bit of olive oil or some olives or a bit of cheese or whatever I do, or just have it as a low fat meal. But regardless, I've got ready available protein sources and carbohydrate sources, and that means I've got no excuses. I've got it ready to go in the fridge, and that'll last me 3 to 5 days or 3 to 4 days, however long I leave it. But yeah, get organised, stop making excuses and actually take responsibility. It's when you take responsibility for your actions, and then that's when your whole life will change, I promise you. So, and your fitness results will blow up, honestly. I got an awesome client who got amazing results because she stuck to a plan of attack, controlled her nutrition, and as a result she's now in the best shape of her life. I'll even put a little picture here now just to prove a point. So I hope that you've enjoyed that. I'm going to finish off this walk. I'm listening to some motivational speeches and also some audiobooks, and then I'm going to crush the day. I've got a busy day ahead, and I hope you do as well, because it's all about lining your day up for success. So enjoy it. I hope you enjoy this video. If you find it useful, drop it a like. Here's that little clip, and I'll catch you Friday or before, like I said, but Friday for sure. Catch you in a bit, guys. Right then, guys, I just thought I'd show you some food prep I've done recently and just explain what I'll do with it basically and why it's so beneficial. So I've done some noodles here, and I pre-cooked them, and they're basically egg noodles. I just cooked a batch of them, and I also grilled some salmon fillets or salmon pieces, and I've got about, I'd say about 3 or 4 servings in there. And also I haven't cooked this broccoli yet because it literally takes 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes in the microwave, and so I'll do that now. But I did the noodles and the salmon because, one, the salmon has to be used up as soon as you open it, so banging it all in together and cooking it allows me to literally just go in, grab a piece of salmon, and I've got protein and a fat source right there. Same with the noodles. The noodles I overcooked one night, I did too many, so basically I've just stored them in some Tupperware, and they're perfectly fine cold or warm. And I'm going to combine this with a bit of sweet chilli sauce, and yeah, basically it makes life so much easier. And the same goes with the chicken. I had about 3, we opened up some chicken, and it needed to be used up the same day, because when you open meat you need to cook it basically immediately normally. And so I did 3 chicken breasts on the barbecue, and then I just sliced them up into chunks. And that's easy to pick at if I'm feeling peckish, or I can put it in a wrap. And again, simplest idea, just put some salad in it and make a chicken wrap with some sweet chilli sauce. It's not difficult, and I tell you, just the benefit of it is just makes life so much easier. I've cooked 2 things, and it's allowing me to have at least, what, 4, 5, 6 different meals or feed me 5-6 times. So it's time efficiency as well. If you're someone who's like a student or someone who works long hours, spending your weekend or doing a few days of the week prepping some protein sources and a few carbohydrates really does help. And the same goes with these noodles. You can basically do pasta. I wouldn't recommend doing rice, but pasta and noodles, or potatoes and stuff like that, sweet potato, new potato, whatever you do. Bulk cook them and then you're just ready to go, and you can whack them all together for a lunch. So yeah, or a dinner. So easy to go, simple. And there's a quick little meal I've done, and that's literally from all the prep stuff, and I've just chopped some tomatoes up and a spring onion, and it took me literally 3 minutes to make. So really isn't that hard, guys, to make a really good healthy meal, really super quick if you prepare some food. And I hope that goes to show that you can literally just whack up anything if you've got a bit of creativity and a bit of preparation. So yeah.